Alright, we're at Citrus Park Mall. So, this mall is not what I would consider a dead mall by any stretch. It is an inside mall. So, stuff comes with being an inside mall, I guess. I do not believe it's a Darth mall, though. So that's nice. So let's go in here and see what we can make fun of or whatever. Alright, and right away we see that it's jam-packed. I guess I should say it is a Tuesday morning. 11-ish, 11:30, somewhere in there, 12. So I can see why it wouldn't be completely packed, but it is January 7th, so it's shortly after Christmas. This thing is absolutely, completely empty. What is that place that isn't open? Elevate Fun. Great. Alright. See what we got here. Atomic Tattoos. My buddy Steve actually did my tattoo. He opened that store. And by that store, I mean all of the Atomic Tattoos. That's his place. Should we go to Pop Cult? Oh, look at this mullet. That is a sweet mullet. Is that a skullet where you can see the skull in the mullet? Raccoon. Fuck you, raccoon shoes. Macy's, very popular anchor store in Florida. I don't know about that. Oh my God. There's a guy just walking his dog in Macy's. I'm gonna guess it's not a service animal. What kind of asshole does that? It's in fucking PetSmart, buddy. I'm gonna guess they have the same garbage bullshit that the other one did. Nothing in my department. Is there a big ringing going on, or is that my tinnitus? God, I hope that's not my tinnitus, because then it's really gotten worse. Alright, left rack room and the buzzing went away, or ringing. So, I'm about 80% sure that wasn't in between my ears. What the heck a doodle is that thing? Is that like a magic door somewhere? Let's see. Obviously. I have a very fond memory of me and my daughter Grace when she was a little girl. I'm going to say, I don't know, 7, 8 years old, somewhere around there. We walked this whole mall and just took pictures. And she would stand in the window and pretend that she was a mannequin. Or she would get up on they have these bronze sculptures all over the mall, right? And like I have one of her here, pretending that she's like diving in or swimming or something. I have them, like I'll tell you, if I can remember, I'll tell you every time we come to a statue. Alright, let's continue on a walk down Citrus Park Mall in, what is this, Tampa, Florida? what they trade. Bet they trade useless Temu shit for money. I bet that's what they trade. Custom tees. Huh. I don't think they're customizing tees anymore. Jesus. That's broken. I think it's aluminum. I should melt it into a coin. Look at all the... Just look at all the closed shit, though. These are all closed. Tampa Theater. I went to my first concert in Tampa Theater, 1981. Missing Persons. You know, Destination Unknown. And mental hopscotch. Why must you treat me this way? There's another empty or closed, whatever you want to call it. Closed. Closed. Telling you, these indoor malls go in the way of the dodo bird. What a crock. Banana Republic. Isn't that a Boomtown Rat song? Banana Republic. Something, I don't know. I'm not 16 anymore. Alright, so these statues here. There's another one that she was standing there pretending to play with the children. So this Starbucks, I was standing in line at this little Starbucks here when one of my very dearest friends and one of the greatest humans ever walked the earth, Keith Evans, texted me with 2 words. Well, I guess initials in word. R.I.P. Lemmy. I was standing right there when I heard Lemmy Kilmister, lead singer, bass extraordinaire, brains behind Motorhead, and Hawkwind for that matter, passed away. Every time I see that damn Starbucks, I think about that text and I think about Motorhead. So, I wonder what this was. Garbage bag store? Must have sold a lot of garbage bags. Oh yeah, look, there's all kind of garbage bags over the window. Big garbage. Tarps? Maybe roof tarps? Dude. All these things are just closing. Hot Topic. Hot Topic's stupid. Look at the food court. Is the stupid movie theater even still open? Oh, Johnny Rockets is gone. Good. Their food was shit. I ate in this restaurant 2 times. Both times made me physically freaking ill. Adios, John. Huh. They tried to manufacture nostalgia. All they did was manufacture diarrhea. Alright, so the food court doesn't have any food in it. I mean, it does, but not very much. Look at this. So we got Philly cheesesteak, China 88, bunch of empty shit, Perry's Asian Grill, Sorku from Japan, and Chick-fil-A. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 places are open. 3 of them are Can I say Oriental? Is that a word anymore? Or am I gonna get in trouble? But it is Oriental food. It's not Chinese food, because that one is Japan. One says Asian, so it's a little bit more ambiguous, and that's China. So it's not all Chinese, but they are all Oriental. Now, if I went like, oh, it's all Oriental, that might be problematic. But I didn't do that. That wouldn't be nice. If I sat here, I was like, whoa, come up. What the hell's that? Oh, look at what we got to eat. Eat very good. Got a big round noodle. Here's another place my kids would play at quite a bit. Although, did I always have this? Jesus, it's kind of gross. Big dumb hot dog and cheeseburger. Someone spilled their soda. It's going to draw ants. So, see this carousel? My kids rode this many times. I rode it once and was sick for the remainder of the day. I cannot do circles. Not anymore. So, I forget how much it was, but $2, $4, $5 a ride or whatever. And they would give you a token. They would literally give you a token, like right where she's sitting. Then you would plunk the token into the thing, the little box, and it would open the gate. So I'm like, why didn't you just take my money and open the gate? Anyways, I have an Exonumia collection, as I'm sure all of you don't know. What is Exonumia, you say? It is coins and stuff that don't have monetary value. So like tokens and stuff like that. So I have an Exonumia collection. And one time we bought, 4 or 5 tokens, and we only used 3 or 4 of them. So I still have one. Now, you don't get a token. Now you just scan your fucking phone. I mean, we're not talking a long time ago. We're talking 8 years ago or something. I'm gonna buy some fake Nikes. See how much these are. $90, $80 for fucking Temu shoes. I don't know if they're, I can't tell you if they're real or not. What do I know? You would like to think they wouldn't be if they're in an actual mall. Alright, what else we got? Dora. Victoria's Secret. I remember a very piss poor comedian once said, I know her secret. The secret is she's a slut. Slut shaming comedian. Oh. I don't know why they're closing already. Must be all out of skimpy underpants. The Inspiration Company? If I go in there, do you think I'll be inspired? What do you get inspired at? Spending way too much money on costume jewelry that's labeled as 18 karat gold? Alright, so these statues here, I got really cute pictures of Grace standing next to the catcher. She's also looking up. She took a picture of me, and I have my head like right under the bat getting bashed, like the kids bashing my brains out. And then I have another picture of her with a pitcher here, and she's holding his right hand with her right hand, like they're dancing. It's really cute. Grace, if you ever watch this, you're so cute. I love you. Should I take a picture of this dude bashing my face in or something? Okay, that was fun. FYE, remember last time we went in one of these? Their albums were like $50 freaking. Let's go see. My favorite Rolling Stones album, Seventh Son of a Seventh Son. Dave Chappelle Rome. He must have got married. Oh God, Uncle on Christmas. Dave Smalley, there you go. MDC, okay. The Queers, Vibrators. Reagan Youth, that can't be the real Reagan Youth. That's the post serial killer, Reagan Youth. $50 for an EP. They definitely smoking crap. I used to have that 3-inch CD. Oh shit, they're 10% off. That means they're only marked up 600% instead of 650%. So for those of you that don't know about Reagan Youth, I forget the lead singer's name. Probably something dumb like Dave Youth or Bob Youth. Because he certainly wouldn't call it Dave or Bob Reagan. Anyways, he was a card-carrying communist and a heroin addict junkie and the lead singer of Reagan Youth, and I think the guitarist, maybe? So he lived in New York back when New York was very much more well, shit, now it's super dangerous. He's got that dipshit running it, but anyways, it was back in the 80s when New York was just filthy dangerous. Wait, hold on. Hold on. Look. So, he was living in New York. Oh, I got a picture of Grace standing. She wasn't diving in a pool. I think she was holding the girl that was diving. I think she was like just putting her hands on her butt cheeks. So, Bob Reagan's girlfriend was a prostitute and also a junkie, heroin addict. And she was doing her junkie heroin addict thing and was murdered by a actual serial killer. I forget which one, you know. They all have clever nicknames. I wonder what this used to be. Then another garbage bag / tarp store. Here's another one. Oh, they're all just closed. So she was found, I don't know, dismembered or in a trunk of a car or some shit. And afterwards, he used her murder to do even more heroin to the point. Oh, wait a minute. That one back there was the van store, to the point where he basically committed heroin suicide. Or wait a minute, no. If this goes on YouTube, it's got to be heroin unaliving oneself. I don't know why people do that. I guess some sort of algorithm from whatever, but come on. Family Playhouse? Well, ain't playing in there. Hey, look. We're gonna party like it's 1999. Which apparently means we ain't doing jack shit. Alrighty then. Barber. Brow. Seriously, man. Dillard's is another anchor store, very popular in the great state of Florida. Dude, I think half of this mall, like shops or whatever, are empty. How do they keep the lights on in these places? It ain't from Hallmark. Nobody buys cards anymore. You can print them at home. You want to see how much a card? Let's go see how much a fucking greeting card is. I'm 2/3 through the store yet, and I've not yet to see a card. Oh, perfect. Here we go. Dude, when I came in here, both of those employees like jumped up, like I caught them or something. All right, so what do we got here? I'm just picking out some random dumb card. Siempre has sido y siempre serás el alma y corazón de una familia especial, una familia que te admira, te respecta y te quiero tanto. How many dineros? I think 459. Oops, did I put that wrong? Yeah, I don't want to do that. Come on now. El correcto. Sympathy, huh? Let's give thanks for this good soul who touched the lives of so many. $2.99. Okay, that's not horrible. Because when I go to Target and stuff, they are crazy. Uncle, take a quiet moment to feel how special you are to our family. $4 for a piece of paper. That makes 0 sense to me. $8 what sense? So there you go. Way too expensive cards. What you do is you get cardstock, or that like regular photo paper, not the glossy stuff. And you use Microsoft Word and print your own daggone thing. I've done it 100 times. I print the front and the back, open it up, Sometimes you might want to trim it, but you could buy envelopes at Walmart or the dollar store that fit them perfectly. If you want to get real fancy, you can get a paper cutter. I just have a little crack in my table and a razor blade, and I cut it perfectly. And they're better. They print actual personal photos, whatever. I'll never buy a greeting. It's such a waste, and it's so dumb. JCPenney. There's another one it's not quite Dillard's, it's not quite Walmart, so people don't go there. Oh, matter of fact, the guy who texted me about Lemmy Kilmister's death, his mom was like a JCPenney's manager or something. And my mom's very best friend, I won't name her, but she was really a wonderful woman. They lived 1 block over from us growing up. Her husband was like a big shot with JCPenney's. Oh, we're already in there. So what he did after, I want to say 26 years of marriage, he literally did the most cliche shit, and he left his wife for his younger secretary. They already had adult children, like in college or even out of college, and he dumps his wife and leaves. And H&M, man. And they moved to Jacksonville, and I have no idea what happened. I'm guessing he's long dead. But she was younger, so maybe she's still kicking. If so, good for her. I wonder if they stayed together. Because that was a long time ago. So, I have a relative in my family who has been married twice. Both marriages went over 25 years. Not a lot of people can say that. First of all, not a lot of people say they've had 2 marriages. Second of all, not a lot of them can say both of them were 25 years or more. One of them, the second marriage, is still going. And they have 0 chance of breaking up. That's definitely a death till us do part thing. Yeah, bullshit about half the marriages end in divorce. So that is only sort of true. I mean, it's kind of true that for every marriage where one person says, I do, and the other says, I do, and they lock hands in matrimony, they break up. That's true. But the real statistic is something like less than 20% of first marriages end in divorce. Now, 20% is 1 out of 5. It's still kind of a high number in my book. But it ain't half. It's those people that get married a second time that they've already demonstrated that they don't really value the sanctity of marriage like other people do. They're just like, it's getting a little squirrely, I'm out. Figured I'd turn around and show you where we've been. I think we already looked at all those tarp stores. A lot of tarp stores. I bet they all opened up after the last hurricane where everybody's roof was missing. Everybody needed tarps. Deluxe. Dude, look at this ugly shit. I would love to melt these into coins. God, they would make nice coins. So would all that garbage. It's just aluminum. It's spray painted aluminum. Or as my friends in the UK say, aluminium. It's only aluminium, right? Chip, chop, chip. God save the king. Should we see what Earthbound is trading? Let's do it. Alright, so right away it smells the combination of a flea market incense store and a fart. But we'll see, they got some pretty neat looking stuff in here. I mean, I kind of have to, right? Snap a picture. Snap my picture. So, before you yell at me in the comments, I know the song says smack my bitch up. I know that. Even though I'm not a techno aficionado. But my wife, one of her very best friends, was in a club with my wife and a few other people, and that song was on, and she kept singing snap my picture, snap my picture, snap my picture. And they were like, wait, what the hell are you saying? And then they told her that it was smack my bitch up, and then they all had a laugh. But you know what, it might be just the opposite. The song might be snap my picture, and the friend was saying smack my bitch up. It might have been that, because quite frankly, I think I've heard that shit song once in my life. I'd rather listen to Reagan Youth than all his communist horse shit. Here's the last tarp store of the day, I guess. I don't know what kind of tarps they sold in there, but I'm sure it was wonderful. Should we do the press the door? Hell yeah. Alright, let's go into the garagey. What the fuck is this? People selling shit outside the mall like it's a flea market. They're gonna tell them to take their shit and pack it in. The maker and the merchant. That is one hell of a hat. That's a hell of a hat that you're wearing. Something. Shout out to the Mighty Mighty Boss Tones for that little reference. I'm just going over here to see what's behind these walls because I just want to see. Is it trespassing if I breach the mall curtilage? Probably not. Although Mr. Big Ass Hat Guy might disagree. That's a hell of a hat that you're wearing. I don't know the rest of the lyrics. Da, 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 da. I know who I'm listening to on my ride home. Should we do an exterior drive through here? There's 3 stories to this. This is how big and popular this mall used to be. This is an enormous parking garage. And it's got 3 stories. We're on story 1, obviously. Then you got the 2nd story, and then you got the roof where you're out in the sun. And let me tell you, back in the day, they would need every one of them parking places. All right, let's do dash cam POV. So we're gonna go clockwise around this biatch. I might have been a potty mouth today. If that's the case, I'm really sorry to absolutely no one. The champ does what he needs. See, there's the entrance upstairs. Oops. If I see anything interesting, I will veer off of this beaten path, I'll tell you that. But look, this is all empty shit. But you know, if you go to some of these outdoor joints, they're a little bit more popular, or popularer. Popularer? Yeah, let's go with that. Because I would assume, you know what happens when you assume, make an asshole out of yourself. All right, well here, I guess, is the entrance to Elevate. Get it? Elevate. Instead of elevate. Oh, you know what? That must be one of them trampoline parks. We didn't look inside. They didn't have any tarps or garbage bags hanging up. But yeah, that's what Elevate is. God, what a dumbass name. What did this used to be? Elevate. I forget. Oh my God. Hold on. Hold on. Oh my God. I gotta show you guys something. Oh my gosh. This is so great. Are you ready for some hilarity? Okay, ready? Oh, citrus plot. Oh, right. Very nice. I think we did pictures on that thing too. Look. BJ's. That place should have been next to Dick's. Get it? BJ. Dick's. Oh man, that's great. They should have a restaurant called Slurps and put it next to Cooch's. Ah, that's so funny. All right, where the hell am I? You know what? This place would be good to have one of those meetings where all the kids get together with like stolen vehicles and spin them around and shit, and then wreck them and then leave them. This would be a good place for that because there's lots of, space. And there's also plenty of curbing and trees to where some of them will like crash into them and make a good viral video. Dillards. Are we almost around this shit mall yet? I think so. I think this is gonna be the movie theater coming up here. Oh, wait. I'm sorry. It's funny every time. It's never not funny. Cause get it? Penis. Oh my God, look, so we got dicks, and then we got a shot of a dude playing basketball trying to show his dick and balls. Oh yeah, they should have a, oh my God. Dicks should have all their balls, basketballs, footballs, golf, everything in one place. And put the sign up inside the store that says Dick's Balls. Man, they're really missing out. First of all, they didn't put it next to BJ's. Second of all, there's not a Slurps and Cooches. Third of all, they don't have Dick's Balls anywhere. What are you doing, buddy? Come on, man. Get to work. Was that Mr. Big Hat in that golf cart? Who is this, a Scientologist? Alright, so here's the parking garage. So we have come full circle, literally. And this is the entrance to what used to be the movie theater. I assume it's still there, but, you know, if you're going to charge $25 for a movie, then, dude, you deserve to go right into the history pages. Stupid. You know what's going to happen? All these dumb theaters are going to shut down. And the Oscars are going to have to like change their rules. And instead of being like in a theater for a week to be eligible, they're just going to have to say on, you know, some first, second, or third party shit streaming site to be eligible. So this is the exit. So we are done. This is the end of my video. And we had a grand time touring Citrus Park Mall in Tampa, Florida. It was really fun hanging out with you guys, talking to all of you. Hey, I know. Hit the like and comment and subscribe. I don't know what that does, but I hear a lot of other people say that kind of stuff. So obviously it's important. So if you would like that, I mean, I'm not a YouTuber. I just dick around here and there, and then I'll slap something up on YouTube if I either think it's remotely savable or just want to get it off my phone or whatever. Anyways, all right. Well, Happy New Year. I think it's January 6th or 7th or I don't know. Somewhere in there. God, beautiful today. So, peace out.